Welcome back to my final Lucifer Season 6 episode review video. In fact, welcome to my final Lucifer review video, as this is the series finale of the show Lucifer. Not going to be my final Lucifer video, as I do have at least one more video that I'm going to do for sure. So just stay tuned for that. But before I get into all that, pretty important, if you aren't caught up to the point where I am, and you're watching the show Lucifer, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention as well as put in the description. If that happens to be the case, you find out that you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any potential spoilers. As many of you know, this show was a first time watch for me. Well, technically, I watched like the first 5 or 6 episodes like 3 or 4 months beforehand, but then stopped watching and then started over. So I guess I watched 5, 6, 7, however many episodes it was. But all of this was recommended by the legendary Crazy Coffee Man. You see him in the comment section. He's a Lucifer fanatic. He absolutely loves this show. I like it. It's a good show. It's a solid show. I'm pretty sure it makes my top 20. It's hard to like shows that only have 1 or 2 seasons that I have to put up against shows that have a solid, 3 to 7 to 12 run. But it's a pretty solid show, and I'm pretty confident saying that it's in my top 20 of all time. I'll officially do that video again someday. Not sure when, but maybe when a few more shows that I like get a second season. But anyway, make sure you leave your thoughts in the comment section. I know you don't want to hear me ramble for 15 to 20 minutes right now, but if you already have your thoughts ready, just leave those in the comment section. And again, give a big thanks to the legendary Crazy Coffee Man for recommending such a solid and amazing show. So with all that said, this will be Lucifer Season 6, Episode 10, the series finale of Lucifer. The title of this episode is called Partners Till the End. And this will be my review reaction recap after just finishing watching the episode. So Chloe wonders how this is possible. How can Vincent LeMac have Rory? You said Dan was in her body. And then Lucifer says, well, apparently not anymore. Rory is the best of both of us, and I'm going to get her back. Lucifer says the only choice he'd ever make is to save our daughter. Partners till the end, the episode title. Rory wonders where she is and who you are, and he says, my name is Vincent LeMac. In the future, no one has ever heard of you, Rory says. He says, Lucifer and Morningstar will come here for her. LeMac was listening when Dan was talking to Lucifer while taking his body. So even though Dan was kind of running things at that point, LeMac was still there listening to everything. Lucifer forgot to tell you one thing. Rory is able to break free with her wings out, and LeMac says, actually, I know all about your pretty wings. And then Rory is hit with a couple of tranquilizer darts, and Rory, as she's passing out, says, I'm not going to be your bait. LeMac says, don't worry, you're not going to be just bait. Lucifer and Chloe have made their way to 10th and Swanson Street, the iconic intro for the last time. Chloe sneaks up behind one of LeMac's associates, goons, whatever you want to call them, and she asks for the radio. And then this person throws something at Chloe, and then Lucifer steps in. Never bring a knife to a devil fight. He's able to cut Lucifer in the left wrist, and Lucifer is actually bleeding. And then Chloe asks, how is it that you're bleeding? And it's actually one of Rory's feathers that did the damage. But Lucifer is going to be okay. LeMac tells Rory, see, I told you, you're not just the bait. You're the weapon. LeMac talks about Lucifer torturing him. Rory says Lucifer lets people torture themselves with their own guilt. Chloe and Lucifer are taking out all of LeMac's goons. It's kind of like a Matrix sort of montage. Maybe not the same, but it gave me Matrix vibes when Trinity and Neo are going to the building that Mr. Smith is in where they have Morpheus. But anyway, Chloe and Lamech, and Lamech's main female goon associate, go at it. And I know they have names, some of them, but they're irrelevant. It's the final episode of Lucifer, so they're just goons and associates to me. But Chloe is actually stabbed, and she says she's fine, and Lucifer says you're not fine. And then Chloe's like, please go, save our daughter. Don't worry about me. And then Lucifer finds Rory, and Lamech says don't take another step. He's been in constant torture since Lucifer whispered in his ear back in season 5. He can't escape the pain no matter how hard he tries. And Lamech asks Lucifer what is it that he desires. And Lucifer says, to see my daughter grow up, to be the father that she deserves. So now you know. Rory stops Lamech from killing Lucifer, and now she's going to take out Lamech. Lucifer says killing him won't change what he's done, but it will change you. Once you've done this, there's no going back, Lucifer tells Rory. You don't want to go down this road. Please be better than me. And then Lucifer, why do I always do this? Rory lets Lamech down. And then Lucifer says, you called me dad. So right before Rory came over, she yelled dad. And then as Lucifer and Rory are hugging, Lamech gets up and is going to kill Lucifer, but is shot by Chloe Decker. And Lamech wants to see what he saw when he left his body. I want to see the light. You mean Daniel? He saw the light? He made it to heaven? He made it? Lucifer is excited for Dan. And then Lamech says, I see darkness. Only darkness as Lamech dies. Chloe says it's August 5th. There's no question. We did it. I don't know how, but we did it. Rory is still here in the past, so that means Lucifer will eventually abandon her. You will leave. I don't know why. And Lucifer says he's the one that got Dan to go see Trixie because he'd been avoiding her. You helped Dan? You helped Lee? Chloe says. Rory says you helped me. And then Lucifer says, I didn't want you to repeat my sins. Lucifer says hell needs a healer. Chloe says, I think Lucifer says this. I think I finally found my calling. Apparently I put Chloe, though. This is why you leave, Rory says. Rory says she was one of the lost souls. She's the one that asked him to do what he did. I wouldn't change a thing. You said you wish you would be there when I needed you most. Dad, you saved me. And now Rory's disappearing. I'm not angry anymore. Please promise me. And then Lucifer says, you have my word. I love you. I love you both. I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon, Mom, Rory says. And then future Rory is gone. And then Lucifer walks around Lux. He knows what he's going to do next, thinking of all the memories. And then he starts to play the piano. And then Chloe, I believe this is a callback to the pilot episode. I don't know for sure, 100%. I'm sure the legendary Crazy Coffee Man will be able to let us know that. But Chloe asks if Lucifer and Morningstar is a stage name or something. And then Lucifer tells Chloe he doesn't want to leave her. And Chloe says, I don't want you to leave either. And then Chloe tells Lucifer to close his eyes. And then she says, you can't see me, but I'm right here. And it will be the same down there. No matter where you go, no matter where you are, I'll be with you. I'll be with you always. And then Chloe and Lucifer kiss, and this is like a really long kiss. And Chloe says, I think you're going to miss my incredible musical prowess the most. And I think there's a few other talents I'll miss more, Lucifer says. And then Lucifer and Chloe both play the piano at the same time. Amenadiel has taken the throne as Amenagod, as God. Ella and Carol had their hand out shirts and take pictures. Chloe arrives back at the precinct right away. A hug from Ella Lopez to start. Douche Dan. Okay, Dan's not a douche, but I love the douche comments. And Charlotte Richards are in heaven. And what does Dan want as a meal in heaven? He gets served his pudding as him and Charlotte kiss. And then back to the precinct. It's Lieutenant Decker now. Harris has been promoted to detective as she's going over a case with Carol and Ella. Amenadiel and Chloe smile, so Amenadiel is kind of running heaven and in Earth too, kind of doing both. Linda and Amenadiel celebrate Charlie's birthday. Charlie's wings come out. Amenadiel is happy. We didn't know for sure if that was going to happen, but Amenadiel's like, yes. Maze chases a bad guy, and then this bad guy, or whoever he is clotheslined by Eve, and then Eve and Maze kiss. Maze gets a call, and she gets really excited. Chloe's given birth to Rory, and everyone gets together. Well, almost everyone. We have Chloe, Trixie, Amenadiel, Linda, Ella, Carol, Maze, Eve, and baby Rory. I'm not sure where Charlie was at this point in time. He must have been asleep somewhere. Or I don't know. And of course, Lucifer's not around. And then we have a time jump to old Chloe Decker with Rory. Not very old, like 20 years. And I don't know how old Rory is, but it's like 20 years in the future, 18, 20, something like that, maybe older. And hi, Mom. Hi, honey. How did you do it? Keep that inside for so long. No parent wants to see their child in pain, but it's just part of the job, Chloe says. And then Rory says, thank you. And then Chloe says, like you once told me, I wouldn't change a thing. I'm going to miss you, honey. And Rory says, I'm an angel. Remember, I'm going to see you on the other side. And then Chloe says, it's a date. And then Chloe Decker has died. Now at this point, I'm like, where's Trixie? I didn't know she was unavailable for filming. You would think they would have filmed some stuff with the limited time that they had Trixie for, but whatever. In heaven, Chloe sees Amenadiel. Are you ready to go home? And Chloe just shakes her head. Now we get to see what's going on in hell. It's therapy time with Lucifer talking to Reese, Linda's ex-husband, and of course Howard Hamlin on Better Call Saul. Lucifer talks about his change, goes on and on about how he's changed. And then we see that Lamech is also there. Lucifer knows he'll have to spend a lot more time with Lamech as he wants to shoot Reese in the head. I was just going to say Howard Hamlin. And then some other female is there. I guess we're not really supposed to know who this is, but I was puzzled. Like, who is that? Is that Remy or whoever the other characters are? I can't remember their names because they're not featured enough. And then donuts are here. Apparently they're for Lamech. Wait. There's no donuts. Hello, detective. I thought you could use a partner, Chloe says. And then Lucifer and Chloe kiss. And then Do Not Disturb Therapy is in session, ending the episode and this series. So, really good episode. The writers of this show knew how to stick the landing, in my opinion, although I'm hearing a lot of complaints about the finale of Lucifer. Not from everybody, but from reactors on YouTube who necessarily thought it was okay, but it could have been a lot better. But I enjoyed it. I'm going to give the finale of Lucifer a 9.7 out of 10. Chloe and Lucifer are the characters of the episode. Also special consideration to Rory and Lamech. I'm a little upset that we didn't have any dialogue at all for Eve, Ella, Maze, Linda, Trixie, and Carol. They're just kind of there and they're talking, but there's music that plays over the scenes. The only other person that gets to talk in this episode besides those four characters is Amenadiel. So pretty good finale. I'm satisfied. The start of the season was a little rough. I don't remember what episode it's picked up at, but it started getting interested again. I think it was the whole wedding episode with Maze and Eve. When Eve comes on the show, my interest level gets a lot better. And I know filming restrictions with COVID and everything, but hey, Dexter New Blood, for the most part, was good until the end. And Scream 5, which were both filmed during big-time COVID restrictions, I really liked. And this was good, but I think it could have started better. And you have that Carol character who disappears for 4 episodes. So you've heard me talk long enough. Now I want to hear from you. If you're a fan of Lucifer and you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, please consider Hulk smashing the like button. And remember, I cover a lot of stuff on this channel, not just Lucifer. So I'm sure that there's something else you like. Go to my playlists. I cover UFC live fight reactions. I cover franchise ranking videos. I do Walking Dead spin-off show content, Dexter, Big Bang Theory, Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, Shameless, Cobra Kai, Lost, a lot of stuff, probably too many things. Movie collection videos, TV show collection videos, end of the year movie ranking videos, and of course TV show ranking videos if there's enough TV shows to rank at the end of the year. But I cover a lot of stuff. Again, I'm sure there's something else that you'll want to hear about besides Lucifer. So check those out. Share this video with a friend. Put this video on any one of your social media platforms. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on this episode of Lucifer, as the journey for this show started on this channel on February 17th of 2023, and at the time of this recording, it's May 2nd of 2024. Of course, when this uploads, it'll probably be like May 31st, because I'm usually around a month ahead of schedule, just in case something happens where I can't record for a week or more. But let me and the legendary Crazy Coffee Man know what you think of Lucifer. Let us know what you think of this finale. What would you rate the finale? Who would be your characters of the episode? Lucifer, Chloe, Rory, Lamech, or the characters that don't have any dialogue? Who knows? And then last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. You're watching the video anyway. Subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And you never know what you'll see on JDEV TV.